Okay, so for question 1, we need to write this in standard form. The first thing that we are doing is we're going to look at where to put our decimal point so that our first number is between 1 and 10. I'm going to put it between these first two digits here. So it's going to be 5.558. That's the first part of my number, 5.558. It's always times 10 to a power. And now I need to see how many times do I have to multiply it by 10 to get it back to my original number. I've put my decimal point there, so I'm going to have to multiply it by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times. That's our first answer. Okay. Question 2. We need to expand. So we are multiplying out this bracket. We are doing 6x times by 6. That's going to be 36x. And then we are doing 6x multiplied by this x squared. So that will be 6x cubed, and it's minus. So minus 6x cubed. For the next one, you need to be able to do this without a calculator, show your workings, whichever method you prefer. I don't mind. Your examiner won't mind either. 221 times 34. My preferred is Chinese method, but I will do, what do you guys do a lot? Something like this maybe. Let's do this. 221, so we'll have 221 times by 34. You might choose this method. So 3 2s are 6, and then you've got those 3 zeros. 3 2s are 6, and those 2 zeros. So 30 times 20 is 600. 30 times 200 is 6,000. Then we've got 30 times 1. 4 times 200 is 800. 4 20s are 80, and then 4, add them all up, so I'm going to have 6,000 plus 800 plus 600 plus 80 plus 30 plus 4, making sure we're lined up units. 4 in that column, 8, 9, 10, 11, carry 1, 8 and 6 is 14 plus 8 is 15, 1 there, 7, 7, 5, 1, 4. You must show your workings, whichever method you use. Next one, correct the two significant figures. My first significant figure here is my first non-zero digit, which is the 5. My second significant figure is then the 0. Chop it off after that. Check the next digit along as a 4, so we're going to leave it as 0.50. 0.50. To two significant figures. Okay, the gradient of this line, well, whenever we're looking at a gradient of a line, we're thinking of the formula y equals mx plus c. And here my gradient is the number in front of x. Here, my number in front of x, I can't see it, it's a 1 there, minus 1. So my gradient here, the answer is just minus 1. 5.564 meters to the nearest centimeters. But if I change meters into centimeters first, there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So in 5 meters, there would be 500 centimeters. Times that by 100, we would have 556.4 centimeters. So if I want to round this to the nearest centimeter, it would be 556.4 would round down. So 556 centimeters. For the next one, sales fall from £300 per week to £195 per week. We did this just before lockdown. We are looking at the percentage change. Here it's a decrease, and we need to work out the actual change, and we always compare it to the original amount. That was the formula you wrote in your exercise books. And then we need to turn that into a percentage. So percentage change here, my actual change is 300 minus 195, so that's £105 is my actual change, £105, compared to my original of £300. The percentage decrease, I want to turn this into a percentage, so I'm going to times this by 100%. My hundreds cancel out here, these zeros, so 105 divided by 3 is 35%. Okay, or you could put that into your calculator. If you just put this bit in your calculator, 105 divided by 300, you would get 0.35, and hopefully you would recognise 0.35 is the decimal equivalent of 35%. Over to question 8. If 9 pence cost that much, how much would 20 pence cost? Well, here we want to divide by 9 first of all, and times by 20. So 9s into £3.69. 9s into 3 don't go. Carry. 9s into 36 go 4. 9s into 9 go 1. So they are 41 pence each. So then we want to do 41 pence times 20. So 0.41. Well, if I times it by 10, it would be £4.10. Times it by 20, it would be £8.20. Okay. For this one, x on both sides, but be careful of this minus x. First step is going to be to add the x to give me 3x minus 7 equals 8. I'm then going to add the 7 to give me 3x equals 15. Divide by 3 to give x equals 5.